So the name of our topic is perimeter and area. This topic has a lot of applications in our daily life, because if anyone who do not have the knowledge of perimeter and area, we cannot construct anything. Because even right now where I am standing in the building, if one who construct this building do not aware about these terms, that what is perimeter, how we calculate the area, then it is practically not possible to construct such type of a building. So before constructing any building or any house, any monument, we must be aware of some figures that we use in that building. Like for example, here is a pillar. So this pillar is made up of the rectangles. Okay, so like this we must be aware of some diagrams. So here one by one we see these figures. So the first one is square. Now square has also 4 sides and rectangle has also 4 sides, but the difference between square and rectangle is the sides of the square, all the sides of the square are identical. The measurement of this side, the measurement of this side means the measurement of every side is same. So in that case we call it a square. They both are quadrilaterals. They both contain the 4 sides. They both are closed figures, but the square has 4 identical sides, whereas the rectangle has 2 similar sides. The opposite sides are equal, and means this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to the other opposite sides. So this is a rectangle and this is a square. So now here this side of a square we call it a side. So if I want to calculate the area and the perimeter of this square, first understand what is perimeter. Whenever a word perimeter comes, we must consider this word as a boundary. So whenever a word perimeter comes, okay. So here, what is the boundary of this square? This is the boundary of this square, like this. So if anyone is asking, okay, tell me the perimeter of the square, we have 2 ways. Simply, for example, the boundary of this square is 5. The side of the square is 5. And if anyone is asking, okay, tell me the perimeter of this square, so what we simply do? This side is 5. And we know that every side of the square is 5. So this side is 5, this side is 5, this side and this side. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. We get the answer as a 20. So we understand, suppose this is a 5 centimeter, so we get the answer as a 20 centimeter. So this is the perimeter or the boundary of this square. But we will not add these sides everywhere. We simply know that the side is 5 and a square has 4 sides. So what we simply do, 4 multiply by, and what is the value of side? That is 5, which is 20. So this is the another way to get the perimeter of the square. Now let's come to the area. So area is something, the portion covered by this square. The portion covered by this square. So here, what is the area of this square? How we calculate it? We simply do the multiplication of the side with the side, then we get the area of this square. Like here, the measurement of the side is 5. If I multiply this side by the side, I get the area as a 25 centimeter. What is area? As I told, that area is something, the region covered by that square, the portion covered by that square is something that area. Okay. Now come to the rectangle. Here we are calling every side as a side just because all sides are same. But here all sides are not same. So the longer side is our length and the side and the other side is our breadth. So to calculate the area of the rectangle, what we simply do, we multiply the length with the breadth. So we get the area of this square. Now come to the perimeter. Perimeter means the boundary of this square. So what we do, we first add the value of length and breadth and then whatever we got, we multiply that thing with 2, so we get the perimeter of this rectangle. Now a polygon which has 3 sides, what we call it? This is a triangle. So to calculate the area of the triangle, what we do? We multiply half, then we multiply it with the base, whatever value it is given, and then the height of that triangle. So we get the area of the triangle. Now the last one is a parallelogram. A parallelogram. The difference between the rectangle and parallelogram is that a rectangle has all the angles are equal to the 90 degree. The value of all the angles are same, but here opposite angles are only same. The value of adjacent angles are not same. This is the basic difference between the parallelogram and a rectangle. So to calculate the area of this parallelogram, what we simply do, base, this is our base, and the height. We do the product of base and height, we got the area of the parallelogram. So our last figure is circle. Okay. Now here a word comes, circumference. Circumference is nothing but whenever it is given to calculate the circumference of a circle, it is nothing but we are calculating the boundary of that circle. We are calculating the boundary of the circle. But in case of circle, we do not use the word perimeter or boundary. We use a specific term which we call it as a circumference. Okay. So the formula of circumference of circle is 2 pi r. Now the question arises, what is this